I think probably like one of the biggest issues like facing Portland right now is like you could call it like homelessness.
Unsheltered homelessness.
Houselessness.
Housing affordability.
Housing.
I think that the biggest issue that Portland is facing right now is probably a tie between drugs and gentrification.
Homelessness and the litter here. I take the bus and the train often, and it's a little uncomfortable taking the train at night when the homeless people are just completely littering it and spilling things on the ground, and it's kind of gross.
I think that unsheltered homelessness and the lack of a corporate minimum tax and the connection between the two is absolutely the biggest issue facing Portland.
It's a toss-up between revitalizing the city and helping to get the homeless not off the streets so much, but really finding a way to help them get funding, finding housing, getting treatment for the addicts. I mean, I don't really have any single answer to it, but definitely helping the homeless.
You could call it like homelessness, but just like the lack of attention and the lack of like care that houseless people are receiving from people like in the city. I think most of the people who are making homeless policy like have very little like to no interaction with actual houseless folks.
I think with all the houselessness that's going on right now, we have such a problem like seeing each other as like fellow humans, fellow citizens of the same city. And I think that can go both ways. Like we can judge them, they can judge us. And I think like whatever we can do to really see the humanity in each other is a step towards a solution there.
Well, I'm going to say homelessness. I don't know if that's because it's so visible. I mean, there may be bigger ones, but that's so obvious and in your face.
Definitely the houselessness and the houselessness community. We're doing a pretty good job so far, I think, but we could be doing a lot better job in providing shelter and like affordable food.
I believe the biggest issue in Portland is a lack of care and love for the lower class people from those in charge. I think that there's more communication with everyday people on the needs, just everyday living needs. You know, they need to hear the people at the top need to hear the people on the bottom and find a way to create solutions.
Like most big cities, I think the biggest issue Portland is facing is of housing affordability.
It's hard to say, like just one. I feel like there's a lot of issues right now, but for me personally, it would be rent and housing. A lot of people I know are paying entirely way too much money to live here. My friends at Our Streets, PDX, they deliver like 1,000 meals a day roughly to the houseless community, where they prepare and box up the meals and deliver them. And I know that if we opened a lot more of those facilities using the buildings that aren't being utilized, we could easily decrease the houseless, percentage.
It just shows me that someone in power does not care. So I think that there needs to be more communication and definitely just more affectionate care from the people at top.